What is growing on all my wonderful people of the world? It is your girl Miss T with the T, the container gardener out here in Indiana Zone 6B, and I've been having this sugarcane for about a little bit over a week now. So if you want to see how I grow this and the step-by-step process, then I highly suggest you watch this video.
Who got the tea? Miss T. Ooh, I'm sipping on life, we living the dream.
All right, y'all, so welcome if you are new, and welcome if you are returning. Welcome. I'm your girl, the one and only Miss T with the T. I am an outside patio container gardener, gardening out here in Indiana Zone 6B. The date today is, September 11th. I just now realized that. But I am finally going to grow, pot this sugarcane. So just a little quick backstory. I went to Texas for my actual birthday on September 2nd. And I was with another content creator by the name of She Is Sunshine, and we had a whole stick of sugarcane, and they actually cut it up for us, and now I have two pieces of sugarcane. And it seemed all fine and dandy when I was in Texas, because Texas is hot, and then especially I was in Houston, Texas, so it was like blazing. But now I'm back here in Indiana, where we average about night temperatures about 45, 55, and then let me see, today is like low 80, like 82, but normally like last week we were like in the 70s. So it is what it is. I'm going to end up, I have to do something with it because I have it. So I'm going to pot this and put it in my garage. My garage is, sorry, the flies and bees. My garage is insulated and I have a light and everything, so I will take care of it the best of my ability, and hopefully it will grow. Make sure you're subscribed so you can stay in the loop and see the progress of this sugarcane. So I was watching a couple of videos about how to garden sugarcane, and I was watching Gardening with Bear Brown. That's what I watched. He had a couple of videos on how to grow sugarcane. So I will, So Gardening with Bear Brown had a couple of videos on how to grow sugarcane, so I will have his link in the description down below. It's an awesome channel. Check him out. Thank God for social media, because I was under the influence that you have to grow it like this for it to grow, but actually that's not the way to go. What you need to do is, when you get your sugarcane, you're going to see these nodes. I believe that's what they're called, these nodes. I have two of them. This one's a little bit bigger. You can see it right there. And you plant these in the pot, with the nodes facing up, and you put them in about an inch or two. I'm just following by what I've seen on other social media videos, so that's what I'm going to do. And Bear Brown was all about the black cow, so I did go out and get that. And then I did have my fertilizer. I had to do the potting of the container separately, because this is heavy. I'm not gonna lie. I did forget to put my fertilizer in there, so let me do that real quick. So I've never planted with just black cow before. I think that's a little bit too much. And mix that all in. Usually I'll get like some potting mix and then I'll add black cow with it. But in his video, he lives and dies by black cow. So I was like, okay, if this is what it's gonna take to get my sugarcane to grow, then I will do so. All right, try to mix it up as much as possible. Okay, for the most part, there it is. What I did mess up and forget to do is, because I was supposed to have the soil halfway, or a little bit more than halfway, and then put the sugarcane in, but I've already filled the pot up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little indention. And I like hearing you guys comment, so comments are greatly appreciated in here. So I've got a little indention in here. I want to get my phone all dirty. Hold on. I try to be not so messy when I'm gardening, but well, y'all just ain't gonna see it. Hold on. So I have a little indention in here. I'm gonna put my little 2 pieces of sugar cane in here. And pray that they do something. Okay, hold on. I had to go grab a chair. Hold on. Okay, so much better. So feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have any other ideas and tips and tricks. All right. Try to make sure the nodes are facing up. I don't want to bury them too deep, but I don't want to have them up too high either. Let me see. So they're about maybe 2 or 3. Oh, I need a little bit more. Oh. I do have to give shout out to Gardening with Bear Brown, because in his videos he's always preaching about black cow, how good it is and everything else like that, trying to get a deal with them. More power to him. So I've never, like I said, I've never really used black cow. I've used it, but like I mix it in with my potting mix, but he's more for just, you know, just using straight black cow. So hopefully this does work. Put a little bit more. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can see how this sugar cane comes out. I'm praying and hoping that it does turn out well. When I was in Texas and it, you know, the opportunity came around, like, oh, you want some sugar cane? I most certainly do. Not even thinking like, oh, okay, I live in Indiana where the temperature is different. So she's in the pot, and she's not, you know, I didn't really pat her down too hard, just kind of level out the soil. So I did forget to add earlier in this video, I do have holes at the bottom of this container, so when I do water it, I will have drainage holes in it, so that's cool. And I'm also, every time I do pot something, I do add water, you know, to get it going, because all plants require water, and it's not supposed to rain here for about another week or so. All right, and since I am new at gardening and growing sugarcane, let me know in the comment section how often would I need to water my sugarcane, because I know I just recently, from my recent video, some people was commenting and letting me know that my herbs don't require as much water as my other plants. So I've kind of been backing off on watering my herbs, and now I see my cilantro is flourishing. So thank you guys for that comment. So let me know, you know, any kind of tips and tricks you may have on growing sugarcane. Like I said, today is September 11th, so I'll probably do a follow-up video in about 2 weeks. So the end of September, I will do a follow-up video on this sugarcane, and then I'll do an end of the month garden tour, because these last couple, well, this week and a half of September, I had to RIP some of my summer plants and make room for more of my fall plants. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me know if you have any other ideas or suggestions on what I should do with this sugar cane. I'm going to put it in my garage. She's insulated. I do have a garden light, so, you know, daggone flies. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that's all we can do now, is just sit here and wait. Yes, it's September 11th, so I'll do another video September 30th, I guess. So thank you guys for following with me, and all the people who have been supporting me and leaving comments and all that kind of good stuff. I do greatly appreciate it. As you can see, my potatoes and ginger are over here growing. I'll do a follow-up video on those as well. So until next time, peace and love. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Who got the tea? Miss T. Ooh, I'm sipping on life, we living the dream.